Beloved soul, I welcome you with warmth and a gentle calming light, and I ask you to take a slow deep breath with me right now, because the message you are about to receive is meant to reach you at the perfect moment, and this moment is not an accident, and I, Archangel Michael, stand before you with steady protection and a clear voice reminding you that you are not walking your path alone, and even if life has felt heavy or confusing or overwhelming lately, I am here to lift your spirit and guide your steps, and I want you to settle in with an open heart, because what you hear today will bring clarity, comfort, renewal, and a sense of hope that your soul has been quietly asking for. And I want you to know that the divine has been guiding you in quiet ways, in moments you did not notice, in thoughts that came like whispers, in sudden feelings that nudged you forward, and even when you felt disconnected, you were still being guided, cared for, and protected. And I begin by telling you that the inner storms you have walked through were not punishments, they were awakenings, and you did not lose anything that was meant for you. Even the things that slipped away were clearing space for something more aligned, more peaceful, and more meaningful for your soul. And I know you have been carrying worries that sit heavy on your chest, and doubts that make you question your worth, your path, and your purpose. But hear me now, beloved soul, you were never meant to walk this path with fear. You were meant to walk with faith, courage, and the gentle confidence that comes from knowing you are not alone. And every prayer you whispered, even the ones you forgot you prayed, has been held carefully by the divine, and nothing you asked for has been ignored. And I want you to trust that even when the answer is silence, it is not rejection, it is preparation. And I speak to you now about trusting divine timing, because you often look at your life and wonder why things take longer than your heart hopes for, or why something you prayed for seems far away. But divine timing is the rhythm of alignment and protection, not the clock of fear. And when something is not ready, it is because the divine is still shaping the path so that it brings you the most peace, the most growth, and the highest good. And I want you to release the idea that you are behind. You are never behind, you are never late, you are moving with the timing that protects you and transforms you. And right now I encourage you to breathe deeply and allow this truth to settle into your spirit, because the moment you trust divine timing, life begins to feel lighter, and you begin to notice blessings that were always around you. And I want to speak about the challenges you have faced lately, because some of them have pushed you to your limits, and you have wondered if anyone truly understands your struggle. But I have seen every tear you held back, every moment you stayed strong for others, every time you chose faith even when doubt felt louder. And I honor your courage, and I ask you to honor it too. And I am here to reassure you that you are heading into a season where your strength will be rewarded, where confusion will clear, and where blessings will flow into your life in ways you did not expect. And I want you to trust that the divine is arranging things behind the scenes even now. And while you may not see the full picture yet, the pieces are moving, the path is forming, and what is meant for you is moving toward you steadily and gently. And I want you to stop speaking to yourself with harsh words and begin speaking with kindness, patience, and trust. And when fear tells you that you are not enough, remember that I am by your side, wrapping you in protection and reminding you that you are more capable, more resilient, and more guided than you realize. And your soul came here with purpose, and no challenge can take that purpose away from you, and I want to help you release the heavy burdens you have been carrying silently, the ones you hide from others, the ones that feel too big to explain, and I want you to imagine placing those worries into my hands, because you do not have to carry them alone, and as you release them you create space for peace, space for clarity, space for the blessings that are finally ready to reach you, and I ask you to walk forward with trust even if you cannot see the full road ahead, because I am guiding you step by step, and you are stepping into a chapter where more doors will open than close, where more answers will appear than questions, and where you will feel supported in ways you have long needed. And I remind you now that every setback you faced this year was not a sign of failure, it was a redirection and a protection, and the divine is replacing every disappointment with something more aligned, something that brings healing and joy to your spirit. And I want you to understand that your energy has been shifting even if you have not noticed it, and the divine has been elevating you, preparing you, strengthening you, and now you are stepping into a time where you will see the results of this inner transformation in your outer life, and you will begin to notice signs, synchronicities, and messages guiding you forward. And when you see repeating numbers, or feel sudden chills, or hear thoughts that feel like gentle whispers, it is not imagination, it is divine guidance arriving to remind you that you are supported and protected. And I want you to open your heart to receive, because blessings move faster when you believe you are worthy of them. And beloved soul, I ask you now with kindness and purpose to support this message so it may reach others who need comfort and guidance. And I invite you to comment below and share how this message touched your heart, because your words might be the sign someone else desperately needs. And I encourage you to like, share, and subscribe so you stay connected to these messages of healing, clarity, and divine protection. And each time you return, I will meet you here with strength and reassurance. And as we come to the closing part of this message, I offer you a gentle prayer and blessing. May you be surrounded by divine light. May peace fill every corner of your heart. May clarity guide your next steps. May every worry loosen its hold on you. May strength rise within you. May blessings flow toward you without resistance. And may you feel my protection with every breath and every moment. And I, Archangel Michael, place a shield of bright, steady light around you now, reminding you that you are loved, guided, and protected always. And so it is. Amen.